So let's now move to some Ghana football, where owner and bankroller of King Faisal, Alhaji Grusa, has revealed his team would undergo COVID-19 test ahead of the new season. Now, despite commencing of training about 2 weeks ago, King Faisal are still yet to conduct the mandatory test. He was speaking to my colleague Delali Atiase of Love FM.
You see, and it's a far different. Okay. But some of them are in the team.
So, Alhaji, from what you've seen at the training and their response to training, you think that by the time we start the league, they'll be ready?
Even now, we need them to push them for the stamina.
Okay.
That's the report from the coach. Because of that, I told them no anyone should recommend any player again. The coach told me. He said only me. I said me, I don't have any players, but me, if anyone called me, Alhaji, I have good player, I'll tell him, come, coach, to see him. Because if I rejected the person, if he get the good one, he won't bring it to me.
Yes, sir.
That is King Faisal.
Okay. I mean, one of the requirements for us to start training is that the boys should go through their COVID test and all that. The government one has not started. But as a club, what have you done? I mean,
we done some of them. We done the distance, but we didn't get the number. You know, we are not like Kumasi, Asante Kotoko, Accra. I think Kumasi, Asante Kotoko started last two weeks. They started last.
That was an update on King Faisal. It's just 24 days to the commencement of the new Ghana Premier League season. But moving away from that, 40 Ghanaian players have been selected to play for top European clubs in Europe and South America after a 2-day scouting program. The event was organized by F5 Sports Arena, a Madrid-based agency, local representatives, and they have that in OK Sports Ghana Limited. My colleague Asari Bediako has more in the following report.
The dream of every young Ghanaian footballer is to seek greener pastures. Many locally based footballers who fail to secure deals with Premier League clubs in the country are not able to reach their full potential. Their talents pale into insignificance. However, F5 Sports Arena, a renowned Madrid-based agency, is eager to change the narrative. After 2 days of comprehensive scouting, 40 Ghanaian players between the ages of 15 and 25 have been selected. They'll be transferred to top European and South American clubs who believe in player development. Eduardo Sangrario, president of F5 Sports Arena, reveals why they chose Ghana when they decided to visit Africa for the first time.
We know about several players, professionals, that they have a good conditions, and Ghana is one of the best references in Africa. For us, it's one of the first places to come, because we know that here are very good players with athletic conditions, and to give more power to the European football.
OK Sports Ghana Limited, one of the country's biggest scouting agencies, is the local representatives of F5 Sports Arena. Coach Eric Entry Ofori, an expert in football talent discovery and development and president of OK Sports Ghana Limited, underscores the importance of the 2-day scouting event.
We have learned that it is not a very good player that can play in every area. So they are done their research and they have seen that, you know what, these guys, they can play in Europe. These guys, they can play in Brazil. These guys, they can play in other areas. So that is very important. Formerly, we just pick a player and we say that go to Germany. Meanwhile, he is not a German player. And we didn't know until this time. So they are here to check it. So after the exercise that they have gone through, they realize that, oh, this part of players can go to Belgium. This group of players can go to Brazil. This player can go to Germany. Because Germans, they need huge, strong, athletic guys. Spain, they need that flair. You know, Italian, they need that robust guys. So these are things that we have all come to see, which is very important.
The 2-day scouting event came off at the ultra-modern Medina AstroTurf. Member of Parliament of the Medina constituency, Boniface Abubakar Siddiq, who was guest of honor, believes the scouting program will produce more talent for the various national teams.
Now that Ghana, all the time, every World Cup we make appearance, we want to train our talents, train our young ones who have the potential. And we must have a basket or a pool of footballers. At any point in time, we can go there and pick them. And this is one of the reasons. And Medina, anytime the national team is picking players, at least we get not between 3 to 5 players coming from Medina.
After a successful scouting program, the partnership between F5 Sports Arena and OK Sports Ghana Limited is expected to grow from strength to strength.
That's how we would be wrapping up the sports here, but right before we go, Mama V will be joining me right in studio to talk about the latest case in the Black Stars camp, and that was Caleb Kuban confirmed yesterday, now making it 8 players and officials.
Because I think yesterday when we were talking, and it was just Andre?
Yeah, it was just Jordan.
Jordan,
joined,
yes.
The 6 that were there already, and Kuban was confirmed as well. But it's
so I've had people say that the GFA had been negligent, they had not taken precautions, but I've also heard the GFA also strongly defend the processes that they put in place, and considering the fact that they were playing this in Turkey, this was a foreign land, so they couldn't have been negligent.
Yeah, and for the GFA, they released a statement a couple of days ago stating that they observed all protocols and ensured that players were tested 24 hours before a game and 1 hour before a game. And they did that for both games. For the Qatar game, they did not do the 1 hour test. But after the matches, there wasn't also any test. So you couldn't have possibly said that when the players came in, I had them at negative. And when they were going, I had them at negative. So I think that maybe that was a little bit of a gap in there. And perhaps the part where there might be a little bit of negligence was the fact that the Black Stars officials knew that Ghana, were going to play Mali, and Mali had 4 players testing positive the day before the game. Now, it could have still been called off, like how Iran decided to call their match off against Mali. But the match still went on. And after that, we've had positive cases just coming in and coming in.
And this is not just players, there are officials as well.
Yeah, there is Abu Al-Hassan as well. And the last official has not been confirmed yet.
Okay.
But we're told that for Abu Al-Hassan, he's still isolating and being treated in Turkey. And so it's a difficult situation for Ghana. But I think looking forward, it does make it really difficult because coaches are not happy.
Yeah.
It's a very crucial period.
So this could have implications whether or not they're going to easily release our players to come and play, not a friendly, but a more competitive game next month.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because you took the risk for a friendly, and now you need them next month for the real competitive matches, the qualifiers. And against Sudan, I think that you find it very difficult for these coaches to be releasing their players to come down to play for Ghana as well. So hopefully, we move on from this and prove to the coaches that we can actually take care of the players when they come. Because remember, it's the teams that pay the players each week. So technically, it's almost as if they are their property.
Yeah.
So you have to take care of them when they're released.
Even when they're injured, they get the best of care, we know, from their clubs. Well, we'll leave it here. Log on to myjoyonline.com. We've got plenty of news. Click on the sports session and enjoy a lot more sports stories. There'll be plenty more later today at 2 p.m. Orico, thanks a lot. Stay with us. When we come back, we're talking about those who made it to the 2020 ballot, at least for now, the candidates that have been cleared by the Electoral Commission and the 5 others who unfortunately have been disqualified.